I get a lot of people who come into the bar and talk to me, and I have people that correspond to me online, and they're people that have been through trauma in their lives back home, and they're thinking of coming here. They're thinking of getting what I would call a second chance. These are people that have maybe been in marriages for decades and have now found themselves going through a messy divorce. They've got problems maybe with children if they haven't grown up looking after them. Also, the pension that they thought was theirs is not really theirs anymore. They've got to share it with somebody else. They might have issues about finding housing and accommodation on their own because it's so expensive back home. Things like power usage. It's not easy. Also, there are people that have never really had a relationship. Maybe they're in their 30s or 40s and they've been going through life back home, having a great job, being a nice person, but they just haven't been able to meet that certain woman or lady. They've had a few girlfriends here and there, but they've had nothing really substantial, and they're wondering what's wrong with them, what's going on in their lives. There are also people that have maybe been in a successful marriage or relationship for a long time, but now find themselves on their own because their partner has died before them. These people are looking for a second chance. And one of the places that they think about maybe relocating to is this place, Pattaya in Thailand. We're about 120 clicks away from Bangkok. If you research Pattaya online or read the Daily Mail, it's a sleazy capital of the world. And I'll be honest with you, it's got a very interesting nightlife, right? But there's far more to Pattaya than just a nightlife. It's got some of the nicest beaches. Yes, there really are beaches here in Pattaya. There's things like some of the Southeast Asia's best golf courses, 20 or 30 golf courses within half an hour of where I'm standing right now. Some great hotels and cheap accommodation. If you have problems with healthcare, you can actually go to a hospital and see a doctor minutes after you need to. And also cheap and quick dental services. Plus, if you like your food, Thai food is recognised as one of the most delicious in the world. But if you don't like that, you can get fine dining from places like China, India, France, Mexico, all around the world. Some of the best restaurants are right here in Pattaya. So it's a great place to come. And I'm probably preaching to the choir because you already know this, because you're watching my video. You're looking to have a second chance yourself. And if you are that person, I just want to say this. Leave your demons at home. Have a look in the mirror and ask yourself, are there things about you that you'd like to change? Many, many people have got problems with alcohol addiction, drug addiction, addictions to things like food and stress and things like anger management, which I don't really like. If you have any of these issues, they are not going to get any better when you come here to Pattaya. In fact, they're probably going to get a lot worse. A lot of people tell me that they don't even drink when they're at home, but when they come to Pattaya on holiday, they like to have a drink, and it kind of shows because they're kind of amateur drinkers, if you know what I mean. There's nothing wrong with social drinking. I run a bar, right? There's nothing wrong with being sociable and having a nice drink and enjoying the company more of the people that you're with. But when it becomes a problem is when you wake up during the day and you're out drinking. And we've all seen those people in this town. Drugs are available here now because marijuana has been legalised, but there are harder drugs out here. And I see people that get having all sorts of problems with those and things like ketamine, and there are issues. If you have problems with food, I include myself with this, take control of those issues before you come to Thailand. you will find that if you haven't got a job and you haven't got things to worry about, you're just going to let yourself go, maybe reward and treat yourself a little bit too much. And you're going to find that it's really difficult to go outdoors and exercise here because it is so hot, as you can see. And also, if you really, really want to eat well, eat things like really good steak, good vegetables. They cost a lot more over here than they do back home. So the message I want to say to you today is this. Don't bring your problems with you to Thailand. They will not go away. There are places where you can go for alcohol addiction here in Pattaya. There's a big community. It's the kind of organisation that's kind of at the front of the phone book, if you know what I mean. They do specifically tell me not to say their name or to promote it, but it's a great community here and you can get help. You can get help with all sorts of things back home. If you are the sort of person that puts things off and puts things off, if you're thinking of retiring here or coming over here to live, do it now. So many people tell me when I come over here to Thailand, the first thing I'm going to do is to learn to speak the Thai language. Oh, but just do it now. My Thai's not the best by any means, but I learned to speak Thai back home. It was so much easier and you can hit the ground running here because you'll be so much more involved and engaged with the language when you get here. And also a big plus is to learn to read and write Thai. You don't need to speak Thai in Pattaya, but it does help and it's going to be a much nicer experience for you if you can. There's plenty of videos about learning Thai on this channel if you're interested. A big advice I would give you is learn how to learn. Is it a classroom? Is it flashcards? Whatever. Watch the videos on this channel. I'll link them in the description down below. So, if you have demons, if you have problems back home, if you have addictions, if you have things about you that you're not happy with, don't bring them with you. Leave them in the country that you're coming from, and you will find that your time here in Pattaya is going to be a lot better. If you'd like to come and talk to me about this, come into the bar. I'm available from about 4:30 every day. We're on Soy Diamond, just off Walking Street. Or you can put a mention in the comments down below. I'll always respond to comments if I can. And if you'd like to join the members area of this channel, you can do. There's a members area, it starts at just £2 a month. And it helps to promote things like the live streams that we do, the walk around town, pay for things like data, software, music, and cameras and everything that puts the whole of the channel together. So please think about coming into the members area. You'll get a weekly vlog from me, all about running a bar, what it's like to actually run a bar in reality, not the dream that other people will try and sell you. Or indeed the nightmare that other people will try and sell you. And we also do a members only live stream as well. So, thanks for watching. I'm here at Valley High. That was a nice little walk. Come into the channel and please, if you're going to come and join us here in Pattaya, don't leave it too long. Do it now, but sort yourself out first. For me, Mr. Egg, take care.